Hello, David Patano here. In this short video, I want to introduce one of the concepts I mentioned in the previous video, and that's the concept of chord form theory. And what I mean by that is by calling chords by their root name, we just have to learn some chord forms, and we have chords all up and down the neck with one fingering. And I want to remind us that I mentioned in the previous video, I want you to learn the names of the notes, open, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, etc. So if you didn't do that yet, go back to the previous video and learn the notes of the open strings and the names on the neck. Recite them so you have them memorized. Because once you get into chord form theory, just with a couple chord forms, you're going to have access to all sorts of chords all the way up the neck. I'll give you an example. This, and I'm going to show you this in the next video, major chord forms, root 5 and root 6. But just as an example, this is a major chord form, root 6. What I mean by root 6, it gets its note name from the 6th string. So if I'm on the 3rd fret, that's open E, 1st fret is F, F sharp, G, 3rd fret is G on the lowest E string. Then I make a major chord form on top of that. That is a G major chord. Then you have major chords all up the neck. G, G sharp, A, B flat, D, C, C sharp, D, with one chord form. But you have all these different chords because you're going up the neck and they have different roots. So that's the idea of chord form theory. So again, I encourage you, if you haven't learned the notes of the neck, get out of here and go back to the previous video and learn those. And I also want to remind us too, and mention this in the previous video, that if you don't know open chords meaning chords that employ open strings, like a D, C, E, E minor, A minor, G, open G. If you don't know those, go online or go to a music store and get yourself a chord book or a chord dictionary to learn those chords and learn some simple songs with open chords. Because my teaching really goes on from taking for granted that you know open chords and can play some simple songs with open chords. So, once again, go back to the previous video and learn those notes of the guitar neck and get yourself a chord dictionary if you need to for open chords.